3 epic shorts inspirational stories with a moral.
The value of money. The two wolves. The fisherman and the businessman.
3 epic shorts inspirational stories with a moral.
1. The value of money. Inspiring short story about self-worth. At the beginning of a new school year, a class teacher stands up in front of her students holding a $100 bill. She tells them, "Put your hands up if you want this money." Every hand in the room goes up, to which the teacher says, "I am going to give this money to someone here, but first, let me do this." She takes the bill and crumples it up in her hands, before asking, "Who still wants it?" The hands stay up. The teacher then drops the bill on the floor, stomps and grinds it into the ground, and picks it back up. "How about now?" she asks again. The hands stay up. "Class, I hope you see the lesson here. It didn't matter what I did to this money, you still wanted it because its value stayed the same. Even with its creases and dirtiness, it's still worth $100. She continues, "It's the same with us. There will be similar times in your life when you're dropped, bruised, and muddied. Yet no matter what happens, you never lose your value."
Moral of the story.
Life's hardships are inevitable and we'll all be put through the ringer at some point, often through no fault of our own. Don't let these challenges alter your feelings of self-worth. You'll always be enough. You have something unique and special to give and offer the world. 2. The Two Wolves. Inspiring short stories about life. An old Cherokee chief sat down to teach his grandson about life. "There's a fight going on inside me," he tells the young boy, "a fight between two wolves. One wolf is evil. It's full of malice, anger, greed, self-pity and false pride. The other is good. It's full of peace, love, joy, kindness, and humility. This same fight is going on inside you and everyone else on the face of the earth." The grandson was quiet, pondering this revelation for a moment before asking, "Grandfather, which wolf will win?" The old man smiled and replied, "The one you feed."
Moral of the story.
Good and evil exist within each of us. It's our responsibility to own that reality and do whatever we can to nurture the good. 3. The Fisherman and the Businessman. My favorite motivational story. Once upon a time there was a businessman who was sitting on the beach in a small Italian village. As he sat, taking a brief break from the stress of his daily schedule, he saw a fisherman rowing a small boat back into the harbor. In the boat were a few large fish. Impressed, the businessman asked the fisherman, "How long does it take you to catch so many fish?" To which he replied, "Oh, not so long." The businessman was confused. "Why don't you fish for longer to catch even more?" "More, this is enough to feed my entire family and even offer some to my neighbors," the fisherman said. "So what do you do for the rest of your day?" inquired the businessman. The fisherman replied, "Well, I've usually have caught my fish by late morning, at which point I go home, kiss my wife, and play with my kids. In the afternoon, I take a nap and read. In the evening, I go to the village to have a drink with my friends, play guitar, sing, and dance into the night." Putting his entrepreneurial hat on, the businessman offered a suggestion. "I have a PhD in business. I can help you become much more successful. From now on, you should spend longer at sea and catch as many fish as possible. When you've saved enough money, buy a bigger boat to catch even more fish. From there, you'll soon be able to buy more boats, set up your own company, build a production plant to can the fish and control distribution, and move to the city to control your other branches." To this, the fisherman asks, "And after that?" The businessman laughs. "After that, you'll be able to live like a king, take your company public, float your shares and be rich." "And after that?" asks the fisherman once more. "After that, you can retire, move to a house by the sea, wake up early in the morning to go fishing, then return home to play with your kids, kiss your wife, take a nap in the afternoon and join your friends in the village to drink, play guitar and dance into the night." Puzzled, the fisherman replies, "But isn't that what I'm doing already?"
Moral of the story.
Be content with what you have. Do you really need to keep pushing for more? Stress is often a choice. There's joy and peace in simplicity.